Today's video is sponsored by Aura Frames. More on that in just a bit. Good morning from the parking lot of Disney's Hollywood Studios. We are headed in today because we got the announcement that unfortunately Muppets Courtyard is closing to make way for Monsters Inc. Land. So we wanted to go inside and give you guys a full detailed tour like we do at the resorts of Muppets Courtyard before it goes away. We do have a little bit of time before it goes away. They haven't given us an exact timeline. They have said, don't worry, you've got time. So we are able to enjoy Muppets Courtyard for a little bit more. So let's head into Hollywood Studios and head back to Muppets Courtyard. How's it going, Bo? So we've just entered into Hollywood Studios and I'm gonna give you guys directions back to Muppets Courtyard so you know exactly where it's at. So we're heading straight back towards the Chinese Theater. So once we make it to the Chinese Theater, there are two ways that you can go. You can go this way left, or you can kind of go up this way and get there. But either way will get you to Muppets Courtyard, but I believe that this is a more direct route past the ABC commissary. So once we make it past ABC Commissary and Sci-Fi Dine-In, we can see Muppets Courtyard just over there. And we turn right onto Grand Avenue, and then just past Ice Cold Hydraulics, we make a left into Muppets Courtyard. So this is Muppets Courtyard, and there's a sign just outside that says Grand Park, established in 2017. That is when Grand Avenue opened back up with the changing of it for Galaxy's Edge. Muppets Courtyard did not open in 2017. So as we make our way into Muppets Courtyard, we can look up and there is a clock tower over here. You can see Gonzo hanging off the Minute's hand right there. There used to be a gigantic balloon on the top with Kermit's face on it, but they took that down a little while ago. And the outside of this building is meant to look like it's part of New York City, which is what this whole section was when it was Streets of America. So this was meant to blend in. And you can kind of see this section back here is sort of like you would find maybe like a New York City bus stop, but they have Muppet-fied it with adding some paint on here that would replicate eyes all around, giving it a little bit of a personality. Currently, there is a poster here advertising the Disney Plus documentary Idea Men, Jim Henson Idea Men. It says never stop creating. And the reason that's significant is because Muppet Vision 3D, which is located in this building right here, is the last project that Jim Henson directed. And he died while it was still in production, and the project was finished by Frank Oz. Disney offered him $50,000 to complete it, and he said, I don't want that money. They said, well, what do you want? He said, I could take some socks. I'm kind of low on socks. And so when the project was done, Disney gifted him a basket of socks. You can see inside this little train or bus station area over here in the queue, the outside queue, some of the fans had eyeballs on them too. And some of the eyeballs over here had eyebrows. On the outside, we've got Waldorf and Statler saying some jokes here. I hear Muppet Vision 3D is better than getting hit on the head by a 2x4. I won't believe that till I see it. Let's go in. Some posters on the outside saying, now playing Muppet Vision 3D. So real, you'll think you're here. Which is funny because you are here. I like this 3D gag on the outside with Sweetums. He's playing with one of those little like ball and racket things. And it's popping out of the wall, signifying that it's in 3D. Just outside of Muppet Vision 3D, we've got a fountain here with Miss Piggy dressed as the Statue of Liberty. This used to have Gonzo and Fozzie and Animal as well, but they have been removed. And we also have some various rats doing some fishing for money in the wishing well. They're using magnets and horseshoes and things like that to try to pick up money, and see they're doing quite well for themselves. I also wanted to point out that above the current marquee, if we look kind of up there, you can see a lighter color of brick. That is where the original marquee used to be that said Muppet Vision 3D, and when it first opened it said Jim Henson's Muppet Vision 3D. Then a few years after Disney acquired the Muppets, they took his name off the outside of the building, and then in 2017 when this whole area was redone for Grand Avenue, they added this so that it says Grand Arts Theater. But before we do that, a word about today's sponsor, Aura Frames. Today's video is sponsored by Aura Frames. And if you are looking for the perfect gift this holiday season, in my opinion, you can't go wrong with Aura Frames. One of the things that we really love about Aura digital picture frames is that they have unlimited storage. We have amassed a library of pictures of the kids and different seasons and different events. Like take for instance, we have the holidays coming up, we have Christmas coming up. Another thing that is really great about Aura Frames is that you can send pictures from anywhere as long as you have an internet connection using the Aura app. So if you decide to go and travel this holiday season, you could take photos as you're traveling and send them back to your Aura frame at home or to a relative or a loved one's frame. And then you can keep them up to date on your holiday travels, and then they can get a little taste of your holiday during their holiday season. All you have to do is select the photos and then hit add to frame, and boom, it's automatically added to their frame or your frame back at home. Another thing that's really great about the Aura frame is that it has sensors on it to automatically adjust to the ambient light. So you always get the perfectly lit photo no matter what time of day it is or no matter what the lighting situation is. Aura Frames also displays your photos in true colors, so you don't have to worry about color correcting your photos. They look realistic. It looks like there's just a photo in your frame, and every frame is meticulously calibrated in order to accomplish this. It's hard to tell that it's a digital picture frame. It really does look as if it's just a photo frame there on your countertop. So if you're looking for a great gift to give this holiday season or any occasion, we definitely recommend Aura Frames. For a limited time, you can visit auraframes.com and get $35 off their best-selling Carver matte frame using the code TRACKER at checkout. That's auraframes.com, and the code is TRACKER. So be sure to check them out, and we want to say thank you to Aura for sponsoring today's video. Now, back to the video. So before we head into Muppet Vision 3D, I did want to share one quick little story. So my sister worked for the company, worked for Disney, and she was trained on a lot of different rides. One of the attractions that she was trained on was Muppet Vision 3D, and she has always maintained that this theater is haunted. So she would be in here after close, and Bean Bunny, the animatronic Bean Bunny, would pop up in the middle of the show, and he would recite a line from the middle of the show, which is not possible because the way that the show works is you can't cue into the middle of the show. You start the show and it runs. There's not like a way to be like, I want to hear just this one line. So she's always maintained that this is haunted. What do you guys think? Have you ever heard any stories about hauntings at Disney? All right, as we head into Muppet Vision 3D, I did want to mention that this attraction opened on May 16th, 1991, which is exactly 1 year after Jim Henson's death. As we walk in, there is a Disney's collectible pressed pennies machine with no Muppets in it. Very interesting. It's got Stitch and Angel, Oswald, Vampirina, and Steamboat Willie. Wonder why they don't have a Muppets pressed penny machine. And then we have another advertisement for Jim Henson Idea Man. And then this is like a promotional image for Muppet Vision 3D. Security. Little baby animal. Right there. This is the security office. Oh, this is the officer on duty back there. Some wanted posters for the Muppets. And there's Miss Piggy on a calendar down there. I like that it says Miss Piggy is wanted by absolutely everyone. And then wanted Fozzie Bear for impersonating a comic. And then I've heard that if you look underneath, it says right here, be back in 5 minutes, the key is under the mat. And then if you look underneath the mat, there's a key somewhere embedded in the concrete. There it is. There's the key underneath the mat. Oh, this is fun. Their little like scooper for the broom has animal painted on it. The production office sign. Muppet Vision 3D World Headquarters, the rest of the directory. Oh, so this is the directory over here. Institute of Heckling and Browbeating, Statler and Waldorf. Muppet Kitchens is the Swedish chef. The Tippy Top Cookie Guy. Department of Poultry and Mold Cultivation is the Great Gonzo. Patriotic Analysis and Protocols, Sam Eagle. Sartorial Accumulation Division is Miss Piggy. Academy of Amphibian Science is Kermit the Frog. Division of Decibel Development is Animal. Percussionist at Large. Attitudinal Adjustment and Groove Testing is Dr. Teeth and Floyd Pepper. And the Department of Comedic Timing and Delivery is Take Fozzie Bear, Please. Cute, Cuddly, and All Shucks Attorneys is Bean Bunny. Soup of the Day is Split Pea Soup. No Soup, $3.95. And this is Alphabet Soup down here. Like this, you must be this tall to enter. You can see that somebody was a little bit too tall. Took out a section of brick. There's some comedy over here. In this door, it says Muppet Vision 3D and those clever folks at Muppet Labs have created the Department of Artificial Reality. This is not a door. Muppet Vision 3D is the division of fashion technology, making tomorrow a prettier place to be. And this whole hallway is lined with really close-up shots of the Muppets. I like how Sam Eagle looks like he is very annoyed with the Swedish chef. What do we have here? The Institute of Advanced Chronology, staying ahead of the times. I like these little puns that we've got. Stress testing department, caution, contents under extreme pressure. And then we're heading into stage 3D. Top secret, keep out. This means you, top secret. Muppet Vision 3D research. Really, really tippy top secret. Really top secret, keep out. And these doors are chained open. I'm assuming because they were chained shut originally, trying to keep people out. You can see this gigantic lock on it. And then we head into the pre-show area, which is supposed to look like the prop department for Muppets. So you'd see attention prop department's division of art masterpieces shipped for storage. Contents to Sleepy Zootsie. Production, Weema Wade they go. You can see there's Zoot sleeping. Rolf self-portrait behind this one. Oh, so this is just a painting. It's called the Sleepy Zootsie. And then you've got signs for all the glasses here. Stylish purple frames. Can't see 3D? Looky here. Can't see 3D? Then stop by the Muppet Vision Center today. Non-prescription 3D lenses in stylish purple frames. Absolutely free. Inquire within. And they've got a whole case of 3D frames. Making our way around here. Ralph's Piano. Dog's Food. Ooh. From Russ Barker's Obedience Music School to Muppet Labs. Ralph's Piano, Dog Food, Old Brown Eyes is back albums. Old Brown Eyes is back albums. Oh, look, there's a cutout of Kermit dressed as Bruce Springsteen. Some American flag type stuff. Hotel, Happiness Hotel. Take my wife, please. Production, The Great Muppet Caper. Director Fozzie. Camera, Kodiak Brownie. And then stars Ursula Major. I like that, it's funny. Silent Sound. And then we've got a whole stack of stuff. If you look, there's a poster for Dr. Teeth and the Electric Mayhem. And then we've got a whole stack of their stuff here. I like this carpet bag, that's fun. And they've got their whole drum set and all their instruments up there. Got a case full of lava lamps over here. And then as we go down here, Paisley bell bottoms, Nehru jackets, beetle boots, love beads, incense, Indian bedspreads, tie-dye scarves, and groovy shades. Herbie goes unhinged. A lot of stuff to see in here. Oh no, this boxing glove has punched through the wall.
Hey guys! No!
We got Miss Piggy's stuff over here. Really fancy satin gowns. Care of Muppet Studios for Miss Piggy. More really fancy satin gowns. Even more really fancy satin gowns. Miss Piggy's dressing room, extra large, is from Vogue Paris.
Wow, is that weird or what? Hey Tom!
Contents, Miss Piggy's Visage Mirage. Extremely breakable, do not look directly into. You can see you've got Miss Piggy's brushes, boas up here, her mirror here, moi and Kermie together forever. And this is actually a television screen, so I don't know if this will ever change. Fragile. Walter Whistler in residence at the Muppet Theater.
Alrighty, my friends, just like the fishes on the screen. Make
From
sure
Gary and
we're
Mary
all the way forward.
on One
Please
Sunny
go
Street,
all
small
the way
town,
along.
USA.
We've been happy
So this is a reference to the new Muppet movie.
all the way
And then above Miss Piggy's dressing area here, you look up, there's a fish in a cage. See it up there? A fish in a cage. And we've got a whole bunch of football helmets up high too. Let's see if I can read what that says. The Giants. And then you can see there's more costumes here. Various costumes for the Muppets. And this I thought was a really funny gag because this is a net full of Jell-O in reference to Annette Funicello. Various toy soldiers up there. You got Kermit dressed as Napoleon.
Get me a pair.
Camp Waka Waka, where comedy takes a hike. We've got a crate here for Rizzo that contains a roulette wheel that's been fixed, playing cards marked, blackjack table rigged and poker chips, which are edible. And then over here we've got something for Fozzie Bear from Belly Laughs of Encino. This has got rubber toast, barnyard noisemakers, whoopee cushion refills, non-dairy cream pies, and banana peels, some assembly required. And then we've got more of Miss Piggy's stuff. Miss Piggy's satin evening gowns, more satin evening gowns, and the rest of the satin evening gowns.
No, come on. No. Fozzie,
Okay.
get him out of here.
Okay. Come on, girls. I'm sorry.
And the whole pre-show is happening while we're in here.
Maybe another time.
Oh,
Another
I
time.
like this sign for Muppets High School Mayhem, Dr. Teeth and the Electric Mayhem. I also wanted to point out that there are all these bombs hanging from the ceiling and various mortars. I think that this might be for Sam Eagle's gigantic 2-hour tribute to all nations, but mostly America.
What?
Yes,
Really? Here?
right over there.
Well, of course, certainly. Ladies and gentlemen, we have an unexpected surprise. I have the great honor of introducing the one, the only, Mr. Mickey Mouse.
Hello, hi there, welcome to the pond. Hello.
Whoa. You are not Mickey Mouse, you're a rat.
Rat snack. Besides, they're tourists. What do they know?
You get out of here.
Okay, do I still get my $10?
Get out.
Donald Duck back here.
Sam also has a whole box full of fireworks here,
Oh, fine.
ready for the big finale. This is cool. We've got some little Muppet bikes here. Miss Piggy's moi stuff, hands off, vermin breath. And then as we pan around, more prop stuff. The Division of Art Masterpieces shipped for storage. Contents: the Potato Mashers, Attack of the Killer Potatoes. This is a clapper for depth on the installment plan from Dr. B. Butson Honeydew and the camera repair and general tidying up beaker. And then we've got Gonzo descending a staircase from Stair Trek. Gesture at the court of Henry VIII. Private jokes of Henry VIII. And then here's all Sam Eagle's stuff. Sam the Eagle's patriotic paraphernalia, flags, fireworks, and so forth and so on. Oh, you got another French horn case over here. Various suitcases. Another really big rocket sticking out of the side of his case. Scooter for Spanky's Spectacular Spectacles. We make a statement on your face. Contents: eyeglasses, specs, shades, goggles, ocular enhancers, visual visors, et al. For your eyes only. The Great Gonzo's Weird Stuff. Got a cage full of butterflies here. A banana puree from Chiquita. Was this from Far North Foods? Nicky Napoleon and the Emperor Penguins. This is pickled herring. Keep refrigerated. Oh no, we didn't refrigerate it. Well, they got some Coca-Cola stuff back here. This is not a banjo case. Some sort of interesting musical case. Get some more pickled herring. The Great Gonzo's Really Weird Stuff. The Great Gonzo's Stunt Props. Mold, fungus, helmets. Helmets covered with fungus and mold. Helmets with fungus, no mold. Helmets with mold, no fungus. Fungus and mold, no helmets. Scientific Doohickey Company has sent stuff to Muppets Labs for what is full of thingamabobs, what's its, doodads, widgets, and assorted folderol. Oh, we got hydraulic stuff. A gigantic pencil. A clock. Ooh, there's a nest up in that plane. It's the Great Gonzo's plane, so I'm assuming that Camilla is probably flying this plane. And we got some sort of contraption up here with eyeballs on it. A pigs in space spaceship. Do not remove this plank. Oh no, somebody removed it and everything has fallen out of it. Here's Kermit's tux on loan from Murray's House of Amphibian Rentals from the Muppets movie. Kermit the Frog wore this tuxedo during the telethon to save Muppet Theater in 2011. 2D Fruities? 2D Fruities. I like that. That's really funny because they're 2D fruits. What was here? Great Gonzo's Little Whatever's Room from the Muppets Theater. From Gonzo's Royal Flush Plumbing. Number 1 or number 2 Porcelain Place in Omaha, Nebraska. I don't know what this is. Oh, that's some probably some fuses for his cannons and such. What is this thing? I don't know, maybe like an air raid siren? All kinds of, oh, a toolkit up there. I used to have this toolkit when I was a kid. Who's this guy? He's just checking it out. New Zealand's boomerang fish, a production of Long Island Sound and Seafood Supplies.
The side is a rope. Pull the rope. Pull the rope, Jack. Okay, Jack. Okay, here we go. Up, pull.
Up, Chuck. Up, Chuck. Bean Bunny's great big box of really cute 3D props, fragile and extremely sensitive too. Emergency tuxedos for Nicky Napoleon and the Emperor Penguins. Open in the event of an event. Compliments of Frank's formal wear. More tux for less bucks. Fenn and Ingman's cooking collections to the Swedish chef. Contents is der non-sticky skillet, der Nudelflooper, der Hatsi-Tatsi sauce, der fritter mixer, and absolutely no trombones. Okay, there you go. Oh, this one. This is to Kermit. 4 dozen lily pads, 33 gallons, pond scum, 12 water lilies, pre-shrunk, 31,942 mosquitoes, assorted sizes, 1 log, 1 size fits all. This one still says Jim Henson's. And as we were sitting here in the pre-show, I just wanted to give one last look around. We've seen a lot of the props in here, including all the stuff up on the catwalks. Various toy soldiers. I think we've seen everything that there is.
Help! Thanks, guys.
I like that this one looks like Kermit. I have to try to figure out what some of these mean. Do you guys know? 310 NOBS OD exclamation 7. Kind of looks like it says 310 No BS Sod It. Pirates of the Amphibian at Wits End. Waka Waka Comedy Club. There's also hanging from the rafters a poster of Jim Henson as a Muppet. I like this. Closet encounters of the worst kind. In space, no one can find their shoes. Poster over here for a movie called Howdy Noon. It's lunchtime in the Old West. This one's a little bit hard to see. This is for Pigs in Space. Just realized if you step back a little bit, you can see that this little contraption here not only has eyes, but it also has ears made up of the steel cable. Do not enter signs on this door. Light. Still yet another door. Yet another door. Here's the thing you talk in right there. And here's an overview of the theater as we're walking in. You can see Kermit and Fozzie here. And we've got Miss Piggy up high, up there. The Muppet Vision 3D marquee over top. Where Statler and Waldorf are over there. You can see the Yell and Howl projector back there. It's a play on the word, the company Bell and Howell. Everything has eyes and things like that. Yeah, there's Bean Bunnies. All right there. I don't think I've ever sat this close.
What are we going to see in here anyway? Oh, 3D movie. Put on your glasses, Statler. Yeah. Hey, look! Look at the guy in the goofy mask. That's not a mask. Oh, sorry, lady.
Hi-ho, Kermit Frog here, and welcome to Muppet Vision 3D. Now, let me show you around our research center. Hey, be careful. Here in this modern high-tech facility, we have perfected Muppet Vision 3D, a new film process which we're about to demonstrate to you.
Hey, they're hopping, their machine is going, they're flumy.
And our demonstration includes a little song from Miss Piggy. I meant to say it's a huge show-stopping Mater song from Miss Piggy. That's more like it. And we've also got a big musical finale from Sam Eagle. Sam, what's it about?
It's called A Salute to All Nations, but mostly America.
Great. And at no time will we be stooping to any cheap 3D tricks.
Did you say cheap 3D tricks? And here's something I wanted to spring on you.
It's that dumb bear again. Hey, bear, you're not even funny in 3D.
Oh, not you guys. How did you get here?
We entered a contest. Yeah, we lost.
Yeah? Well, my new 3DX gonna shower you all with Waka!
And now, if you'll come this way, I can show you our secret laboratory. I'd like to introduce you to the guys who invented Muppet Vision, and they can show you some of their... Right now, I'd like to turn you over to Dr. Bunsen Honeydew and his assistant, Beaker.
Today, let's look at the advancements we've been working on for Muppet Vision. Would you turn on the machine? We at Muppet Labs have been able to grab hold of the future. This user-friendly machine will now generate the first living 3D effect just by flicking a simple switch. I'm Waldo, the spirit of 3D! Thank you, Beaker. All these other people think I'm talking to them, but I'm really just talking to you. Ladies and gentlemen, there's nothing to worry about, but please keep your heads down. Hurry, Beaker, hurry! Oh, great! Oh, now I can start my own football team! Beaker, we'll have to try the vacuum Muppet! Ladies and gentlemen, for your own safety, please wrap your armrests firmly! Yay! I'm free!
This way, folks. I'm sorry, but Muppet Labs seems to have been temporarily sucked up. What is that? Ooh.
Hey, come in. See, it's my new remote control banana green pie.
Yeah.
Hey, come in. Watch this.
What? Ozzy, that's terrible.
You're right. Needs more sugar.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, for the first musical portion of our demonstration, we have Miss Piggy in a wonderful 3D number.
Too bad they're gonna spoil it for the pig.
La 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 la, sun shining right above you. Every minute to think of me. Oh, I'm old and blue as can be. Oh, goes on, dear, still craving a kiss.
What's that?
It was for the big water skiing finale.
What?
Anybody, what are you doing?
What do you mean?
You are ruining this film.
Well, I was just trying to
Get
help.
out.
I didn't mean anything.
Go away. Go away.
Does anybody know the way out of this film? Hey, you got a map down there? Well, you come with me if you like. I just got fired and I'm running away. Terrific! Let's go. Okay.
Hey, Bean, what's up?
I'm going away forever.
Oh, great. Could you give me a sandwich? I mean, since he's going out, he could forever? Bean? Oh, Kermit! Kermit!
Hey, sweeter, that's a great effect.
Hey, Fozzie, Kermit!
What is it?
Bean Bunny ran away!
Oh, no.
Yes!
Riddance!
We gotta find him.
I know!
Everybody spread out and look for Bean.
I'll go this way.
Ladies and gentlemen, we'll continue the show in just a moment. But in the meantime, if you see a rabbit, holler.
Bean.
Bunny! Bunny ran away! Smarter than us! Anybody seen a bunny? I don't see a bunny. Where? Where? Oh, nothing up there but a bunny. A bunny? Bean!
Nice, sweet.
Hey, Kermit, look!
Bean, what are you doing out there?
I'm running away. Nobody would let me help in the movie. Hey, Bean! What are we doing sticking around here? Let's burn rubber! He's Waldo, my 3D friend, and we're both leaving the movie.
Bean, if you leave, you'll miss all the fireworks.
Right, yeah!
Fireworks? Ooh, okay, I'll stay. But I want to help.
Maybe Bean could set off the fireworks.
That sounds great!
Yeah, and I'll stay and help.
Are you about ready?
Yes, it's a glorious 3-hour finale.
You got a minute and a half. The Muppets proudly present the final demonstration of Muppet Vision 3D.
Is it over yet?
Did you hear me? Stop the projector! I'll save you, penguin! Stop, everybody! Stop! No, not you! Them! Look out! Hey, the stupid crazy virgin will be finished! They're deported! Everyone okay in here? We surrender! We surrender! What an explosion!
Well, ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to apologize for our slight technical difficulties. No one was hurt, and this theater suffered only minor damage. Thank you very much for coming to see this demonstration of Muppet Vision, and come see us again sometime.
They'll never recognize me now. Forward!
What a cute ending.
Well, what do you think? We have time to go to the bathroom before the next show? We can't, you old fool! We're closer to the seat!
One last look around the theater before we head out. I also wanted to point out that the holes have gone away. Those were just projections, but you can still see some of the arrows sticking out of the box seat here where Bean was, and there's some over here where Statler and Waldorf were too, and one next to them. And then I like that they've got Bean here with popcorn. Or no, there's flowers? I thought it was popcorn. There's flowers. Yeah. One last look at the projector back there. It's cool because it really does look Muppified. On the way out, my magic band is going off. A few more posters as we're leaving. Joke's on me, Fozzie Bear, your full-service funny bear. His punchlines are punchier. No joking, I need a job. Gig wanted for Dr. Teeth. Music for all occasions, toe-tapping, hand-clapping, ear-slapping tunes. No gig too big, no ball too small. I like these little fingers pointing, telling you where to put your glasses. Now appearing in our lobby, Ralph. The critics are howling music that makes you sit up and beg. Rolling Bone. No bones about it. Two Paws Up. The Daily Barker. Piano Player. Raconteur. And Dog. His new album, Ralph the Dog Sings, featuring the hit single, I Never Harmed an Onion, so why should they make me cry? And then before you leave, they want to make sure that you leave your 3D glasses here. Please return your 3D glasses. They are property of Muppet Lab. Now that we have made it out of Muppet Vision 3D, there it is, top secret keeps out. This means you really, really tippy top secret. So on the way out, you can see we've got Mama Melrose Restaurant Italiano here. And then we've got what used to be the Muppets gift shop. It is no longer the Muppets gift shop. Now it is nothing. I like this sign for Mama Melrose. You can see some of the brick, some of the stucco has fallen off. Not really, as part of their facade. They made it look like the stucco has fallen off to reveal the brick building beneath. But it says, where Italy meets California, in the heart of the backlot. And then Rizzo wants to make sure that you realize there is pizza around the corner at Pizza Rizzo's. You don't have to go to Mama Melrose. So this building was called Stage 1, and you can see it has been decorated thoroughly to look like the Muppets, but not quite finished. As you can see, there was a mishap where some paint fell and spilled everywhere. But I like that they have the giant Kermits on the outside of this building. And then there's a clock with Miss Piggy. The clock is incorrect. It doesn't have the correct time, but there is a clock. There's actually multiple clocks on this building, and none of them have the correct time currently. I like the glasses up there too. There's a sign here. You see Animal was here. He was helping out with the painting, and you can see little handprints. I believe these would be Animal's handprints, following the mess of paint everywhere. And you can see they've started to paint, but they didn't finish. Wet paint, do not touch. And then somebody fell. Made a big splatter of paint down here. Stage 1 company store. You can see there's a sign up here that says Muppet Stuff with Kermit's finger pointing down. And like we said, this is not currently a spot where you can buy Muppets merchandise. Right now it is the holiday season, and they are doing a photo op in here for the holidays. One of the other Muppets decided to stop painting and say, gone to lunch. Let people know where he's gone. There is a light here showing that this is a pathway here. So you can kind of see this facade gate. And if you look, the gates do not line up. Like this one is here, and the other one's kind of at an angle there. And the reason that they have the light is to let you know if it's safe to go through. So on a movie lot or a television studio lot, this would be, you can see it's painted like a facade. This would be an area where actors could come in and out of the scene unnoticed. But if this gate was closed, it would look like a solid scene between the two of these. Here's another clock on the outside of Stage 1. And I'm gonna go up to the window here and show you guys inside of Stage 1. Like I said, right now, it's set up for a holiday activation here during Jollywood Nights. See, there are some Muppet references still in there, but it's not a Muppet store at the moment. I also wanted to point out this stroller parking sign from Muppet Labs. Seen better days. This is on that Mama Melrose wall. And I also wanted to come back over here to this door into the Stage 1 and see if I could show you guys some of the references inside here, because there are more Muppet references in this window right here. You can see that face with the Muppet Vision 3D goggles or 3D glasses on. Trespassers will be ventilated. Let's see here. There's Kermit's locker. I can kind of see that. Can't quite tell what other lockers there are. And then from Stage 1, we're gonna go into Mama Melrose. I don't think I've ever been inside Mama Melrose before. I like the Now You See It, Now You Don't magic shop reference on the top. Here's a look at the Mama Melrose menus. Pretty good. I would not mind trying the braised Wagyu beef orchetta. This is pretty interesting because there's some photos around of various Disney actors or just actors in general. I don't know if they've been here or if they just have their photos up on the wall. These are the legends of Disney's Hollywood Studios. And there he is, Ryan Seacrest. It's the closest I'll get to meeting him. I'm just looking around. These guys. And this is an open kitchen concept. Oh yeah. Look at this guy. The Hollywood Walk of Fame. So here's just a quick look around Mama Melrose. We're not going to spend too much time in here. Even though this is going away with Muppets, this is not a Muppets themed area. Yeah? Okay. There's George Lucas and Michael Eisner and Mark Hamill. And then, can you guys let me know who this guy is? Various photos of actors and celebrities at Hollywood Studios. Yeah, see, there's George Wendt. Phyllis Diller. This is really interesting. I didn't know that we had these photos in here. This is pretty neat. Did they used to do like parades with celebrities? Or was this all from opening? Well, I guess they have Mickey in each one of these cars, so I would imagine these are from all different occasions. I like that they wrote on the name of they wrote their names on the side of the cars. It is a very large restaurant. The Incredible Hulk. Oh, this one's signed. There's Tony Bennett's table. This really is amazing. Like all of the different photos that they have in here. I think we should bring this tradition back of having celebrities ride down the streets of Hollywood studios in convertibles with Mickey. Some Italian movie posters up high too. Pennants. Tony's greatest hits. Tony's greatest Broadway hits. Pavarotti. This trout wearing a scarf. Or this sturgeon wearing a scarf. Is that a trout? What is it? I think it's a trout. I like that they have a spotlight on this picnic basket full of grapes up here. There she is. The Mona Lisa herself. One last look around. That's a neat little restaurant. Ooh, and they're making pizzas in a wood-burning oven back there. Oh man. All right, here's a menu with the prices on it. Rigatoni Bolognese. Spaghetti and meatballs for $30. Then they have all their drinks on the back. And then, when we exit out of Mama Melrose, you can see we've got a rare book sign up here for Geigers. And then we turn. Still got more signs for Pizza Rizzo, and the New York area theming continues on the buildings. And then we're starting to get into Christmas. A toy shop here. And currently this is It's a Wonderful Shop where you can meet Santa. I like this. There's a snowman outside. Lots more holiday decorations up there. But then as we turn, there's Santa up on the fire escape. Caution. Oh, this is over top of the fire station. Watch for emergency vehicles. And then if you look way up here, there's a water tower for Heckler tomatoes. And then as we get a little bit further down, this is the tomato loading zone. No parking at any time. As we get a little bit closer, we can kind of get a better idea of the name. It says Heckler brand crushed tomatoes. I like that there are little tomato splatters on the tomato loading zone. No parking, standing, stopping, no kidding. The Department of Transportation. Somebody threw a tomato at it. And then behind me, from the Santa Claus meet and greet, you can see this is still stage one. And up high, we've got some Muppet references still. Up there, there's Miss Piggy. And then the lower section, they have like kind of just made generic. But the upper sections, you can also look in here and see that this is set up for Jollywood Nights and their holiday stuff. You can see there's some holiday merch over there. But if we continue over and have a look at some of the rest of these, yeah, just generic kind of art themed. But then when we go up high, we get some Muppet action going for props, prop boxes. And then another art themed, he's painting a sailboat over here. But then as we get up high, you can see the Muppet Show poster back there, and then some more prop boxes. And then from stage one, you can already see the reflection. Pizza Rizzo, the best pizza on the planet, which is a reference to what used to be here, which was Pizza Planet. I like the little sign, a little painting over here. It says, "You got the dough, we got the cheese. Oven fresh," in quotes, fresh is in quotes. And then Francois Fromage and his dancing cheese. We proudly serve. And then a pizza sign. We're gonna go inside and get some pizza too and kind of explore in here. There's so many different references and different Easter eggs inside of Pizza Rizzo's. So I think we're gonna be in here for a little while. Rizzo's Deluxe Supreme Banquet Hall. It's a really classy joint. I like this sign too because it kind of continues the theming of a New York pizzeria. Man, you think they could cut this out and I could put it in at my house? We got the City Rat baseball team, City Rats, cheerleaders, and then we got merch for Pizza Rizzo. Rizzo's showcase of advertising stuffs they used to sell. So you can't buy a Pizza Rizzo shirt. There was one year at D23 that we were able to, or Destination D23, that we were able to buy a Pizza Rizzo shirt. And I have one just a little bit small for me. The sizing was a little tiny bit off for me. Oh, look. He won pizza most likely to have been made by a rat. That's a good prize. There's the baseball bat from the City Rats. And then that's Gouda Pizza. Another award. Ooh, the cheesiest pizza in 2016. The Pizzerizzo Employee of the Month. I like this. Pizza eating contest. We've got some, Big Mean Carl winning a lot. Sweetum's taking over. Back to Big Mean Carl. Animal. Gorgon Heap. Mean Mama. Behemoth. Carla, the Big Mean Mama. Bread Monster up here. Timmy Monster. And then back to Sweetum's, the most recent winner. Here's all of the registers where you can pick up your food or order your food. We got some travel photos from Rizzo's trip to Italy. There he is with the Leaning Tower of Pisa. Papa Rizzo's original apron from 1916. All those tomatoes. And then on this wall we've got pizza paddles for using in the pizza oven. And then we've got one made specifically for a rat. There's a map of Los Angeles. And then up here, you got a pizza delivery bike for a rat. Where to eat pizza from a travel guide, expert's guide to the best pizza places in the world. Ooh, the statue of David with some underwear on it. All right, I got my delicious, delicious Pizzerizzo pizza. We're headed into the restaurant. I'm actually gonna go upstairs to eat it and then come back down and show off the decorations down here. I didn't used to like Pizzerizzo pizzas. They've grown on me. Now, some of my favorite pizzas in the parks. It's like comfort food. The pizza was delicious, so now we are back downstairs. One thing that we should notice is that all the trash cans have different phrases on them. Trying to run a business here, pick up after yourself. On the recycling one, what's the matter? Recycle already? What's the matter? Recycle already. And the rest of downstairs is decorated with photos of various pizza places, as well as scenes from New York. And delis, too. There are also a few Muppet references on the walls. I like this one for the recycling can. It's easy being green. And then, can it use, guys? And then the bathrooms back here. Restrooms, executive use toilet showroom presented by Gonzo's Royal Flush. I have another press penny machine in here. This one's got Frozone, Tinkerbell, and Stitch. Still no Muppets press pennies. I made the full loop around, but before we head upstairs, I did want to look outside really quick because there's another press penny machine over here. There they are. Muppet Vision 3D press pennies. This will be a spot for you to come before Muppet Vision closes, before Muppet Courtyard closes, and collect your 3 souvenir press pennies. Right next to the fuel rod station. Don't forget about it. Toss your trash. Clean it up. Your ma don't work here. All right, let's head upstairs now. There are more Muppet decorations upstairs than there are downstairs. Take, for instance, right as soon as we get up here to the top of the stairs, Motion Picture Dialect Coaches Guild of America. Pizzerizzo is awarded the most authentic New York accent. Swedish singing cakes. Some photos of people who have had their weddings inside of this wedding room over here. You can see Statler and Waldorf were at this one. Gonzo's Royal Flush. Fish Juggler for Hire. The Rat Rocks, WRAT. What does it say? Philharmonics, All Penguin Orchestra. Some more events that happened in this room over here. The Zarat survey for Pizzerizzo. Don't be fooled by the hole-in-the-wall atmosphere and questionable kitchen staff at this Grand Avenue pizzeria. The excellent menu selection and Rizzo's Deluxe Supreme Banquet Hall make this family pizzeria, as the owner would say, a real classy joint. This is a whole rat event that happened. Professional wedding photographer here. Oh, Jimmy Dean show with Rolf. We put the rat in celebrate. Interspecies weddings, retirement parties, wakes. A deluxe Supreme Banquet Hall accommodates up to 150 guests or 875 rats and features a dance floor and a once state-of-the-art sound system. See Yolanda to schedule your dream event today. Ooh, Restaurateur Weekly. the highest rated pizzeria in 2012. There's a sign for Dr. Teeth. They are available. Pizza Rizzo open 7 days. Oh, a free slice of pizza valid next week only. Something blue wedding planners. Tossing Penguin tuxedo rentals. Pyrotechnics by Harry. Manamana Choir. Ooh, Banquet Hall Enthusiast got this first runner-up to Pizza Rizzo, the classiest banquet room in 1989. Professional wedding ratographer. Lots of stuff here. Oh, and Fozzie's Funny Business. Available for weddings and funerals. Performances every other Thursday at Rizzo's Deluxe Supreme Banquet Hall. I feel like I'm gonna show off the banquet hall last because it is the piece de resistance. But I wanted to point out that all of these photos here of New York, some of them happen to have Muppets in them. Take for instance this one of Gonzo riding his bike right there. You see him? And then as we go a little bit further down, Statler and Waldorf down there, very confused as to where they're at. And then some of the cast members here pointed out that there's a hidden Mickey in this one. Right there on that kid's shirt. Isn't that fun? The Rattler Brothers, Flowers on the Wall, We Got Paid in Trash, More Than a Hole in the Wall, Sewer and Sewer. This is El Pizza and Dudley from RV. The Irish Rodents, Salty Rat, Pied Piper's Call, Take It and Scurry. Welcome to Little Italy. Third Man Records, Jack White and the Electric Mayhem, You Are the Sunshine of My Life featuring the Muppets. This I think is an actual record that was out. I think some of these other ones might be made up. This one's just a pizza record, which is fun. Tempo Custom Made Records, Pizza Polka featuring Mae Williams. This one, Jam, Can You Picture That? Mr. Bassman and Saturday Night Live from the Electric Mayhem. And then another pizza record up there. I'm going to look up this Jack White thing. Yep, there's Jack White performing with the Electric Mayhem right there, singing this song. This record has some history because this is a song that Kermit asked Jack White to sing for Miss Piggy after Kermit and Miss Piggy broke up. Playbill up here for the Rat Pack is back. There's Rizzo down there with the shoe shine guy. What else do we have here? Pizza Party by Joe Biviano. I'm starting to think that maybe some of the Longhorn Cheddar Cheese. Some of these are real records, but some of them made up. The Mice Girls. I think this one's real. Mice Up Your Life, Wanna Brie, Blue Become One, Say You'll Be There, Rollin' Rat Superstar. Back here by the upstairs bathrooms, we've got some caricatures of the Muppets characters on the wall, similar to those that you would find at, say, like the Brown Derby. I like this one of Pepe. There's Rizzo right there outside of Pizza Rizzo. Oh, Piggy. And I also really like this Bean Bunny one, too. As we're making our way a little bit further along, they do have one more pressed penny for Pizza Rizzo right here. Now, we're going to head into Rizzo's Deluxe Supreme Banquet Hall. Somebody got married. Somebody's getting married. Join us for the wedding reception of Gil and Lil, daughter of Will and Lil, son of Phil and Bill. Featuring DJ Electric Mayhem, playing the greatest wedding hits of all time, BYOBP. I do want to point out that Ralph was a regular on the Jimmy Dean Show. He spent like 7 to 10 minutes on every single episode. If you look carefully here, you can see it used to say Pa Otter Memorial Service with tribute performances by the Frogtown Hollow Jubilee Jug Band. And that's just a reference to the Frogtown Hollow Jubilee Jug Band. I'm just guessing that BYOB and P is bring your own beer and pizza. Here it is. This is certainly a deluxe event room. I would be proud to have my event in here. Also, it's cooler in here. If you guys are looking for a spot to relax that has a little bit more air conditioning, this is where it's at. But it is a party in here, so just beware. And there is a parquet dance floor in here for you to cut a rug and show off your greatest dance moves. A twist and shout. Before we leave, I wanted to show you one last little Easter egg here by the ordering counters. A can of Wilkins coffee right there. Wilkins coffee being one of the first ads that the Muppets did. And then back out across from Pizza Rizzo, Abe Mouskowitz Taylor, suits made to order, one flight up, ABC Secretariat School. This is back at stage 1. I want to show you one more thing over here. I want to make sure that you know that there is a ramp here to get down to the lower level to get into Pizza Rizzo, because you can see there are stairs over there. So the entrance to Muppet Vision 3D is kind of around the corner there. This is Pizza Rizzo right here. There's a target on the ground right outside of the door that says Props Department, Rizzo Rat. We got it for a price. And there he is, Link Hogthrob, making sure we don't enter. And of course, if you can't find a seat inside, there are 2 outside seating areas. But I wanted to point out this sign. If you're here at night, you can see it says Pizza Rizzo, the city's top rated pizza. But if some of the letters go out, it could read, it's Rat Pizza. Taking the I, the T, and the S in cities, and then the rat in rated, and then the pizza in pizza. And then we're making our way over here. There are some steps on the outside to get up to the upper level. I want to show you there is a menu for Pizza Rizzo out here. There's no minimum. And then they're open from 11 a.m. to 5 p.m. daily. And then right around the corner here, there's kind of some hidden water fountains. And then as we continue our way around, you can kind of see sewer, like sewer cleaning. What does it say? It says drain and sewer cleaning on the outside of this building right here, because this is the bathrooms. But in this case, there's an executive used toilet showroom presented by Gonzo's Royal Flush. And if I step back a little bit, you can see up on the roof there is a water tower for Broadway plumbing. But as I pan down, you can see it says Gonzo's Royal Flush public restrooms. Always the entrepreneur, Gonzo has taken this opportunity to showcase his toilets in the public restroom. That way, he wouldn't have to have a real showroom. You just go in the bathroom, and if you're using the bathroom, you're seeing his toilets. So I just went inside Muppet Vision 3D, and I asked Levi, a cast member here, what his favorite little Easter eggs inside of Muppet Vision 3D are, and he said 2 of them. He said the key under the mat, and then the picture of Jim Henson as a Muppet inside the pre-show area. So those are 2 really good Easter eggs. I want to see if I can ask somebody else, see if there's any more that we can find. I was just wandering around a little bit more in Muppets Courtyard, and I noticed that Pizza Rizzo took over the Department of Water and Power. And so it's really interesting because that's not actually the Department of Water and Power, and this isn't actually Gonzo's Royal Flush showroom. This is a set. We are technically in LA, quote unquote, on a New York themed set. As you can see, stage 1 is here. This is a sound stage, but there are facades everywhere. Just like Grand Avenue over there, sort of reminiscent of the Flatiron Building in New York, is technically in LA, but it is a New York set. Looking up over top of stage 1, and I like this. Attorneys at law, Potter, 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 and Potter. It's like a new Potter was added after the fact. Just realized that I can get a little bit further into the extended queue of Muppet Vision to come back here and have a look and see if we can see any little Easter eggs back here. Oh, kind of like a little painting on the wall there that looks like Gonzo. I like that because there's a pipe coming out of the wall. Oh, and there's playing Muppets music back here. I like that they put some 3D glasses on the lights up here. Everything's got eyeballs. Oh, the Bride of Froggenschwein. She's the ghoul of his dreams. Starring Kermit as the monster, Miss Piggy as Miss the Monster, special guest star Rizzo the Rat, as Eyesore the Cretin. Another scalp-tinging invention from Muppets Lab, filmed in Shakorama. What else? The Pigsidon Adventure, filmed in Floodorama. So real, he'll go glub, glub, glub. Fozzie the Bear as Owlette, Kermit as Captain C. Cruz, the Great Gonzo as Harry Kane. I love this. This is great. Soggy Saga Cinema. And then it's called Outer Space. In space, everyone calls collect. Bunsen Honeydew as himself and Beaker as somebody else. Oh, we're like way back here. Oh, has there ever been a time that we've used this extended queue? In case of emergency, call air conditioning duck. Wild frogs, do something wild before you croak. Pirates of the Amphibian at Wit's End. These are newer posters back here. On the high seas, it's easy turning green. Star chores. She swore she'd never sign another autograph. May your purse be with you. Kermit the Frog as Fluke Fly Stalker. That's hard to say. Gonzo is the bad guy in the dark suit. To have and to have more. Starring Kermit, Miss Piggy, and the usual suspects as the usual suspects. Here's looking at you, Pig. And the last one, Follow Feet. One last one, Dive Hard 2. Just when you thought it was safe to go back in the water, somebody drained the pool. Starring Bunsen Honeydew as Coach and Beaker as Billy Whopper. And then you've got some Muppet Labs, the Phantom Fingertip Phenomenon. Oh, this is neat. It's a you do it experiment. Hold your index fingers in front of you, close but not touching. Look directly between the fingertips, stare at a distant object. Eureka, the phantom fingertip should float in midair before your eyes. Give this a try at home. Then we've got another one here, a you do it experiment. Rate of rumor rebound. Here's the rumor. I saw Elvis waiting in line at Muppet Vision 3D. Studies show that a rumor will get back to you in 32.7 minutes after you share it with the person sitting next to you. Whoa. So you're supposed to share a rumor with everybody in line and see how long it takes to get back to you. Like, all of the little paintings here are amazing. Oh no. Like a chicken butt right there. There's so many fun little paintings here. Who do you think was the original artist on these paintings? Oh, there's like a valve there. Maybe it's going this way. I don't know. This guy looks like Oscar the Grouch. Heading back into Muppet Vision, and they got out Kermit and Miss Piggy in their holiday attire. So the cast member Jay out front told me that their favorite little hidden thing, little Easter egg in Muppet Vision, is that there's a box in this pre-show room that's scientific bits and bobs, and all the gauges are hidden Mickeys. And this is what they were talking about. A hidden Mickey right there. And there's 3 of them. Alright, so there you have it. That was our trip out to Muppets Courtyard to do a detailed tour. Let me know if there's something that you know of that I missed in this tour. Some little hidden Easter egg. We found a lot of them. We went around and showed a lot of stuff. We'll definitely be back before it closes because, as you guys know, we love the Muppets. And we'll definitely be here on closing day. Whenever that is announced, we will definitely be here. I hope you guys enjoyed this detailed tour of Muppets Courtyard. And all in all, it was a fantastic day. So with that being said, we are off. We'll see y'all tomorrow. And now it's time to pay the price.